and the amount of people that say to me, you're lying, he's not blind. As soon as I walked in, basically the woman just like, oh, don't bother with that one because there's something wrong with his eyes. So I didn't intend to take him. It just didn't sit well with me to think that I would leave the cat just because he was blind. Couldn't stop thinking about him, really. He just kind of seemed to just get along like he'd always been there. Because he had this tendency to sleep like over my heart. So I think he was obviously getting comfort from feeling my heart. As a kitten, I think he probably had a real tough time with the blindness. When he was younger, he used to attack people. He used to attack their feet, which actually got to the point where people didn't want to come in my flat anymore. They were like, he's going to attack our feet. His eyes can't be fixed. I think he's probably not been blessed with the best genes. He had a load of other things going on. That he has patellar luxation, which is the dislocating limbs. His legs kind of like go out a little bit. I think you would have to say to some degree he is feeling pain, because if you imagine your limbs dislocating all the time, it's going to hurt at some point. I tried everything I could to make him feel safe. He's in their surroundings, so you don't move too much stuff. I used to leave the radio on for him when I went out.
Powers the front end to do what the front end does best.
Especially when he was definitely struggling with anxiety. So he didn't just have this overwhelming silence around him. Although now you look at him and you see him running around, and the amount of people that say to me, you're lying, he's not blind. And it's like, no, he's a 7-year-old cat that has had years and years to adapt to life without that sense. But as a kitten, he was adapting and it was difficult. Whereas now, he wants attention and affection. Yeah. I think he knows I'm mum, kind of thing. I think he knows I'm ultimately the one. Cats are such amazing creatures. They have so many different things that they use to navigate the world, and to not have the sight is really not as big a deal as it seems. It's not ideal, obviously. I would much prefer that he had his eyesight, but he can live a perfectly happy, thriving life without his eyesight. I think he's definitely taught me that it's okay to be different, that if anything, being different makes you more interested, and it makes you resilient, it makes you able to overcome things that seem like limitations. I couldn't imagine my life without him.
My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. Talk to me, I need to hear you need me like I need you. Fall for me, I wanna know you feel how I feel for you, love. Before you, baby, I was numb, tryna pain by pulling up, speeding fast on the run, never wanna get caught up. Now you're the one that I'm calling, swore that I'd never forget. Don't think I'm just talking, I think I might go walk.